My name's Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff, where I'll make a healthy dinner from start to finish and pair it with wines from around the world. Let's fill up that glass.
Hi, my name is Jeff Makarevich, and welcome to Wine and Dine with Jeff. Today we're making flounder stuffed with crab meat, and we're topping it with our own homemade Basil Aioli. It is so easy to make, but this is something you can entertain with. And we are pairing it with some sparkling from France. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. Let's get started on this really easy aioli. Right here, we have some egg yolks in our pot, and we are going to add to that a little bit of garlic and some Dijon mustard going right on in. And to that, we're going to add our fresh basil, of course, and some lemon juice. All the exact measurements are right down below in the description center. And if you don't want to make your own aioli like this, you could always take regular mayonnaise and blend it with some fresh basil, or chop up the basil really fine if you don't want to take this extra step that I'm doing. But I'm showing you how easy this is to make. And just we're putting in some nice salt to go in there. And on top of everything, I am pouring in avocado oil. Now, if you don't have avocado oil and you don't want to use avocado oil, you don't have to. You could use you can probably use a olive oil, but make sure you use the light olive oil and not the dark, rich, extra virgin one. Now, my tip in here is take your immersion blender, take it all the way to the bottom, and turn it on. Now, give it time. It will. Slowly, as you can see, it is already working. Just give it time. Once you start to see it come to the top like this, you could start moving your immersion blender around. There we have it. We have our own homemade basil mayonnaise right now. Now let me taste this, just to make sure the seasoning is right. That is delicious. Now, you just want to refrigerate this, keep it cold because it's like regular mayonnaise. Let's start working on our crab stuffing. Okay, for our crab filling, we're going to make it very simple because we want the crab to be the star, right? So to the crab, I have some lump crab meat in here. Some very good quality, really about the quality of your crab. To that, I'm adding minced red bell pepper because I love the sweetness, and some chives with just a touch of onion flavor. I think a regular onion is a little too strong. And then to that, I'm adding a little bit of the basil aioli that we just made, and some panko, everything very little bit. We're going to add some salt to this, of course. Need to add some salt. And we are going to, I need my lemon squeezer because I don't want seeds going in this. We are going to add a little bit of lemon juice to that. Okay. There we go. And let's just mix this all together. And that's it. A very simple, like I said, the star here is the crab. I used a lump, and I did because I found out doing this a couple times that not breaking apart the lumps doesn't roll as good. So you do have to break apart your lumps. I know that'll probably be the only time that I'll tell you to break apart the lumps in lump crab meat. But it seems to roll in the flounder much, much better. And that is it. And let's get our flounder and let's get it stuffed. I have our flounder here. This will probably stuff about 4 to 6 flounders. It all depends on the size of your flounders. Right here, I just want to show you what you want to do. So this is the rounded edge of the flounder, the pretty side, right? First, you want to definitely salt that side of the flounder. Then you want to flip it over to the side that you're not going to see, that you're going to stuff, right? And this is where you are going to add. Now you got to watch, because I have overstuffed these so many times and they don't turn out that well. So you got to watch how much stuffing you actually use. And that actually might be a little too much. Let me thin this out a little bit here. Okay, so now what you want to do is just take the smaller end and then just slightly, not very tightly, roll it all the way, take it down into a lightly greased pan, seam side down like this. And we are going to brush that with our with our Basil Aioli, and that is going to be amazing. So let me finish the rest of these and I'll show you what I do. Now our last step, we're just going to get this Basil Aioli that we made, and we just want to smear it on top. However you want to do it, easiest for you. You can use a piping bag. You could use a spatula like this. Don't forget to get it in on the sides and all around. This gives it extra flavor, and on top of it giving it extra flavor, it keeps it moist in the oven while it's cooking. And there we go. And then once you get that topped on every single one, you want to take a little bit of your sweet paprika and you just want to sprinkle it on the top like that for some extra color. I'm going to finish up the rest of these, and I have the oven going at 400 degrees. We're going to pop them right in the oven for about 15 to 25 minutes, depending on the thickness of your fillet. And you could use Dover sole on this too. Any white flat fish that is easy to roll that you get would be perfect for this. Let me finish dressing these up. Finished rolling, and we are all done. So let's pop them in the oven. Remember, it was at 400 degrees. There we go. I'll check them in about 15 minutes, but it should take a little bit longer. I got 5 fillets out of that one. You might be able to get 6. It all depends on the size of the fish that you're using to roll. Today, I'm excited because we are doing a little sparkling. It always makes me happy. I can't say champagne, even though this is a French sparkling. It's not in the Champagne region, so you can't call it a champagne. This is Le Grand Courtage, and this is a beautiful rosé, actually. Very dry, lovely floral notes, and it will just go perfect with crab. And just the crab just goes with champagne all the time, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to enjoy a sparkling wine. This from France is a very inexpensive bottle of sparkling, and it tastes delicious, so I would definitely give this a try. I think you will love it. And I'm gonna pair that with some asparagus. You pair your fish with any of your favorite vegetable that you like. I can't wait to dig in. Oh, yes. I would first like to thank all my subscribers And if you're not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my recipes. And don't forget to like and share and ring that bell because I have a new show every Tuesday. But I can't wait any longer. I want to try. By the way, I snuck a bite before you guys. This was so amazing. It really was. So light, so delicious. Oh my God. Wow. See how easy and approachable that was to make? And look how beautiful that presentation is. You can entertain with that any night of the week. Thanks for stopping by Wine and Dine with Jeff, and we'll see you next week.